in shipping.
As luck would have it, there's a box of new plugs. We should check and make sure there's 4.
Yeah, these are pre-gapped plugs. The correct is 35 thousandths.
And you looked at it, and it's exactly that.
Yep.
Yeah, calibrated eyes.
Comes with crush
IR
washer.
machinist.
Now, Ford
I
likes
used
to
to
use
do it by
copper
eye,
ones.
the camera
Where's
shop,
the? Where,
and they said, yeah, okay.
did I leave one back here?
Take this big press
Oh.
camera with this 3x5 film, flat
Yeah,
film,
yeah.
and all of these carriers. So this guy's got a big bag full of carriers and a big press camera, and all these number 5 flash bulbs.
Yeah.
He said, well, I've run out of room in the bag. Oh, I'll just stuff them in your pockets.
Ah.
And then they sent him out to go take a picture of the radar.
Oh.
And they said, now get up real close to the fence because we want real detailed pictures. I guess the guy actually went to the hospital
Oh,
with
jeez.
burns on his legs.
You know, they are
That
very
wasn't very
hot.
nice.
No, that wasn't here. That wasn't very nice at all.
So we can screw them in while you anti-seize the other ones.
Yeah,
Get an assembly line going.
sort of. If it'll thread.
Now, anti-seize, what is that?
You want to put these on first, or is it? Because sometimes they thread onto the plug.
Yeah. Anti-seize prevents, it does exactly what it says it will do. It prevents the plug from seizing and rusting in its threads. And I always use anti-seize. Some people don't believe in it, but the people that don't believe in it have a much higher chance
You want to regoop it or not?
of, yeah, put a little bit on one side.
And that is the anti-seize.
Yeah, this is high temp copper anti-seize, which is what you want. That's enough.
It is literally has copper
Yep.
emulsion of some sort.
Yep.
Yeah.
Joe, you want to put the ring on first?
Yeah.
Man, I'm in the way.
Oh, that one went right on.
Yeah. The substandard one.
Well, I might have to title this as the way you're supposed to install spark plugs in a Model A. It'll compete with my other video, which I title How I Install Spark Plugs.
I see. Yeah.
Because I knew I didn't do it right.
Like the copper one?
Yeah, well, the copper ones are the correct ones.
Yeah.
Copper is a lot more expensive these days, so I'm guessing that's why they don't have them in over-the-counter plugs.
I'm sure it's cheaper.
Well, okay, so that is the point. However, a lot of modern heads are aluminum. And so they've gone to aluminum crush washers so that there isn't a dissimilar metal corrosion issue.
Like some people use in foundations
But
of
cast
houses.
iron and copper works just fine.
Iron and copper, they don't. They don't fight each other, huh?
So where is your? Oh, you know what? What the heck was that?
That was the thermostat drop test.
Okay, hold on. Let me get.
We're gonna do some timing. Let's crank. Boy, that's so much easier to see now that the radiator's out of the way.
Yeah.
Now I can see how it fits.
Yeah, you don't have to do it by braille.
Yeah.
Go for it. Slowly.
Your compression.
Easy does it. It's gonna jump.
Well, based on those
Marks.
marks, I would guess we're coming up on it now. I don't know what's the first one or the second one.
Not There we go, right there.
It's between them.
Okay.
What is it your tool did there that you were looking at?
There's a detent in the timing gear. These do not have change, they're gears. There's two gears. There's one for the end of the cam, and there's one for the end of the crankshaft, and they mesh together. And there's a little detent in the cam timing gear. And so you pull this pin out, you turn it around backwards, and you stick it in, and you hold it like that, and you crank the pulley around until it fits in that little detent.
Oh, so it's subtle. You just feel it
Right.
slip in. Okay.
Yeah, and that way you know you have your timing aligned so that you can set the cam on your distributor.
All right.
Very close to the perfect place for the overall timing.
Compared to what I paid to build mine.
Well, OSB is an example. It bounced off of its low of about $6, and I was paying about $7 or $8 when I built my house.
I think mine was 60.
60.
Yeah.
It's around 17, 18 now.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. At COVID time, it was like 60.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now is that condenser supposed to be pointed at the manifold or toward the
It
center?
is supposed to be pointed towards the manifold. And that is one problem that Ford had early on, because
They cooked them.
it would cook them. And I have the shields, but they do not work with a waffle.
Speaking of that, we're going to be able to get our heater shroud back over that?
Yes.
Okay.
This is got some flexibility now. So
That's a waffle manifold? I heard you say that term.
this is called a waffle manifold.
Are there other types?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
there's a
top is
straight
missing.
straight kind without this.
Yeah, that's an aftermarket
Looks like the
one.
top of this,
Oh.
only it's here.
Actually, it's not aftermarket.
Not
This is an original Ford waffle manifold that when people ordered them with a heater
With the
option,
heater. Oh, okay.
with the Autolite heater option.
Yep. Or it could be a dealer install. Probably cost you, $6 or $8.
Now, the way this is supposed to work is you're supposed to be able to access this
Your
Screw.
screwdriver's not long enough, yeah.
and well, I have a longer one, but
Yep.
Oh, go all the way through to the head?
yeah,
Yeah, 'cause that's the
you
retainer.
go all the way through to the head to turn this retainer that is
Basically a set screw and a lock nut.
Okay. That holds the distributor in place, huh?
right, keeps it from
Yes.
popping back out, because the gears are spiral beveled gears, and they will push the distributor back up out as you crank the
Before you
engine.
put that in, you want to clean off some of that old glue.
Oh yeah, where's your scraper?
That's right, the old glue. It was glued in. Yeah.
That's why I wouldn't sit down there, right? Do not glue it in. It isn't gonna leak, so
This is
don't
your-
glue it in.
Your PSA for the day.
No glue, please.
glue.
Oh, there it goes. Drops right in.
So you got to spin this to make sure it gets in the slot, because I dropped the shaft in there the way it belongs. Okay, now.
So, once again, the shaft of the original or one that was in here was correct?
Yes, it appeared to be correct, and we haven't, the jury's still out on what was wrong with that other distributor.
Okay.
I suspect it just has oblong bushings in it.
Can I get that with 2 fingers? No, it's tight already.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not doing any work, but my back kind of hurts leaning over here. Well, I guess that's doing work. Not mechanical.
Is anybody able to open? is anybody able to open Sherry's newsletter?
I
Catherine
dropped
did.
Yeah.
I dropped it into a folder and then opened it up. It opened.
You know, if she's doing it in Word, she can export it in
Yeah.
PDF.
Yeah.
And I noticed the last couple times in the one that comes from National, hers haven't even appeared in there. I guess they didn't get them to
Well,
them.
they don't always
time or
put it
whatever.
in.
They used to put Joe's in there.
She's probably not sending it to him.
Yeah.
She probably made her own.
Joe won an award.
Yeah. Yeah, I
They
think
gave him a Model A.
They gave him up. And here it is, people.
We'll have to pull the manifolds off, which I really don't want to do because the exhaust. Well,
Well, that original bolt there was a little bit compromised. So Joe's going to put in a new one to hold in that distributor.
problem is it doesn't line up very good.
I got it.
Yep.
Oh, what do you know?
I backed it back out again already.
When they did the house here, they just looked at it and they said, we just measure the outside
Yeah.
and get the square footage. And I said, I would like you to go inside to see that it wasn't built in a high dollar manner or anything.
They
It's
have
cheap.
They have low, medium, and high interior finish. You know, the kitchen can be medium
Right.
or it can be high.
Well, I told them mine is all low, so, and they never went inside, but they did say, they were looking at the garage, and they said, is any of this living square footage? I'm like, nope. And I opened up both the doors, and she says, we don't go inside. I said, there's no bathroom, there's no heat, there's nothing in here. You know, I don't want to get taxed.
I don't know if I told you this little story. I had a disagreement between the county inspectors and the L&I inspectors, the state. Obviously, they're doing electric. And there, now you're done. So,
Tripped.
is it?
In the head?
I got it to walk through.
That's why it was glued?
No, the bolt wasn't glued, but you can see
Yeah.
that is
Might have been why the distributor was glued though, so it didn't pop back up.
Yeah.
right. Well, now we're gonna be forced to.
Oh, jeez.
Well, you ready to pop the head then?
Oh.
What's that?
Or you gonna try to address it,
Well,
taking the manifold off?
we're gonna have to pull the manifold off now. F.
Hmm.
And from coming out
Oh, yeah.
because this thing was stripped.
Oh, it's stripped. You can't put a thing in it.
What I'll have to do is thread it with a slightly larger bolt and machine a bolt down. And,
So you're just trying to get access.
yeah.
Yeah, that explains the glue that was holding the distributor
All right.
in place. Sort of, and that probably explains why one side was the right 25 thousandths, Joe, and the other side was touching,
Yeah.
because it just wasn't secure in there.
Yeah. It's not, you don't get points for showing it with a four-bladed fan, but a lot of touring cars will have a four-bladed fan on them.
Your son make it into town. We have our own parts department, and I'm the administrator for the parts department down in LA. So we did a run of stainless steel headers. Sold out.
Oh, you got enough play there to get under it?
So we got probably another 10 in the West. Wow. We made some.
All right, so now let's take a look at that
that
nasty thing and see what did I do with the.
So who's
Inside. All right.
This is the bad boy that has a stripped lug. No, it's a stud. And that'd be the bolts that are sticking out there.
At this point, you
But several of them are compromised. You can see the shine.
And Joe, you gotta take the axle apart to get it all off, right? Or no?
Just take the nut off the end.
the nut is really loose, look at it.
Let's see if it released now. He's gonna need to release the brake.
The brake's
Oh
off.
wait, it's coming.
You got lucky.
Yeah. Well, Joe was gonna back off the brake a little bit, but it's
You're pulling on the brake.
yeah, it is.
Brakes are coming
I
out.
think he's gonna have to back him off a little.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
No way that should come off that easy.
No, it's
Oh,
dead ends.
okay.
It stops.
Got the jam nut backed off?
Hang on. Jam nut?
There's a jam nut. There should be a jam nut brake adjuster.
I don't see one.
The star,
okay.
It's turning okay. It just
All right.
it stops when I go up. Right there, it won't go anymore.
So you don't have the emergency button, do you?
No, I don't think so. I'll go check.
All right, that felt like so. There it goes.
Good shoes.
Cast iron drums. Nice job.
Is that
Probably
good?
was.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's real good. Okay, so
Oh, yeah, there's the studs. Yikes.
But it always
So,
goes.
if
So
it's not
something
salvageable,
like you're saying, you know, it's not
then
sad thing is like
I'm gonna
like
retap it
something that you turn
with the
the
next
key
size
and it
bigger.
goes every single
Yes.
time
and
you know, by
take a
something
bolt
else, it's just a pain in the
machine it.
butt.
and machine it down
Then I should just take
and
the
make
thing
a
and
keeper
put
out of it.
into the Tiger whenever it.
I was able to screw it in even when the manifold was there.
I still have been vacillating on that other Tiger.
So let's
But,
see if we can, it
you know,
seems to
more
have
people
some
I talk
grip.
to, it's like,
Yes.
why?
So maybe,
Buy something
maybe
else
enough.
that's gonna restore and you're
Maybe
getting
it has
50
enough.
cents back on it, you know, when you sell
Doesn't
it.
take
As long
much.
as we
If I had a lot of
put some
money,
glue
sure.
in there.
I
We
don't.
could glue it in, yeah.
Then it's just the joy of doing it.
The
which
glue joke
It's
of
not
the
a
day.
joy anymore, you know, to restore a car. It really isn't.
No, it's a lot of work. A lot of work.
You know, and expense and
Okay.
aggravation. You can't find anybody to do anything anymore.
That's, set screw's pretty well backed out now.
Somebody was just
We were slated
You're
before.
trying to get it in the hole?
yeah.
So they went back and forth.
What the hell?
Oh, we were at the
I cleaned
assessor's
out the
office
hole. There's
and,
no rust
we're
hole in
driving
it.
the neighborhood and she says, yeah, it doesn't look like anything's different about your house. And I'm going,
What is that?
It's like interesting. They hire these people just to drive around and
Some-
look for anything
The
that's
post
new.
isn't
Yep.
quite lining up there,
Want me to go around again, see if you're turning?
that little post. That's going in. Nope. Bouncing.
Cracked it.
Having trouble getting this in. There's
That's,
rust or something in there, but
Yeah, there's,
he says
Garbage down
offset
there,
too,
but-
so it only goes in.
is that preventing it
It's
from,
not centered.
I don't know,
Mark Joe.
That's what the problem is.
different length or just the slot?
The slot on one end is wider, so
you know you're shafted.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're shafted.
it's definitely a shaft job.
made in China?
is up. So we'll use the old shaft.
So much for a new
I was
one.
gonna say, while he's videoing, I'm not gonna use my Asian accent. 'cause
There.
that'll eventually
Now
come
it's
out when I
locked
run
in
for
solid.
president.
Now that will go in.
Randy will say, I know that guy. Look, I got some video footage.
Is there just maybe a slight difference in the manufacturing of?
Yep, that's what it is. I've seen that before.
Go down a little bit. I had to,
Well, we gotta,
I had to wiggle it down without the shaft.
okay, now let's tap it. How far down is it?
Okay.
Yeah, there has to be room for glue.
The big thing
More
is
glue.
that it's locked to the drive. And that's what you want.
Yeah.
So, provided the gear, the spiral gear doesn't push. Now, it's possible, it might just be that
So do we know how to get these things out? So my son's always
That'll work.
today, and I'm guessing the next
That's good and tight.
find out.
Okay.
Fantastic. Wow.
What was happening with it not in all the way,
Which one did they come
the
up with? The Kingston?
tip on the end of this keeper wasn't going in far enough to grab all the threads because it was bumping up against the
So it
side
just
of the
took out your
shaft.
last couple threads.
Yeah, it
The outside
Yes.
couple rounds of threads.
it has to fit in the groove.
Right.
Right.
To go in far enough, to have enough thread to hold it.
No, the other ones in Cambodia.
Oh, okay, that's right.
All right,
Yeah. Taking a ferry.
I'm gonna snug that. Now the distributor is solid.
There's
I'm gonna get another one of these
a flatten things out.
exhaust. We're not gonna reuse that exhaust
Yeah.
gasket. And all right, so I guess we'll switch over to this job for a minute.
Right, we just bought a new plastic pack container instead of a hard plastic one.
Oh, yeah.
Stove.
Right.
And he